Hi, Earth signs. Okay, so we start your reading with the Siren of Surrender as your kind of main energy archetype. And this is actually cyclical in Earth sign energy, because Earth signs, especially if you think about Taurus and Capricorn, even Virgo to some extent, can get quite rooted and planted and comfortable where they are. And especially if they're in a connection or relationships, they can keep going, keep persevering, because you have that kind of almost like stable, very stable energy. A lot of other elements rely on what earth signs bring to the table to make something sustainable. And here is an earth sign saying, you know what? I just give over. I give over to the universe. I surrender. I let go as well, is kind of what this card is telling me. I think you're somebody, whoever this message is meeting as an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, that you have given your all. You've given your earth sign energy of stability to make something work for a while. This could be relational. And I think it's a whole life energy, actually. And I just think with the new year coming up, it's maybe you're saying, I'm going to try a different approach, or, because the cycle is sometimes you do have to let go. When winter comes, it's that sign of like coming within, drawing within. And so it does feel like that for earth signs. Is there are situations in your life that you're choosing to let go, to release whatever efforts you were putting in. This could be family, work, home life. This is what I'm seeing here, is that maybe some of you have felt so exhausted and also so unsure, or so unsure. Like it feels like whatever you've been putting in, somebody or a situation hasn't been giving to you. We have the moon. It says my intuition guides me to the right decision. But the moon is also one of like, I can't see clearly. It's one of things need to be illuminated. And I know that until you kind of can see clearly, it's like you have to let that go. And as this card says here, right under that one, death, I let go and embrace new beginnings. I just think that with earth signs, this kind of mysterious way of progressing in connections, I just don't think you have you're deciding not to go for that anymore. So we have the Fool. It says, I'm guided and protected on my life journey. So I think that's something that you've come to in the time in 2023, probably, or a period of time. For some of you, it could be as long as 7 years, a 7-year journey of just kind of reconciling things. This is like the 7 chakras lined up and aligned. And it's like now you're ready to take that venture, because it just feels like where you were was not giving you clear answers. And that we see with the 7 of Swords. I just think one of the main things, especially some of you who have experienced kind of hurt in this period, I don't think you want the lack of clarity. You don't want to deceive yourself anymore. You don't want to, more than anybody else being a trickster to you, you don't want to be a trickster to yourself. And so I think that's why you're embracing this new beginning energy. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is I take care of the detail and stay in control. I do think that's a part of earth sign energies, is especially this feels like very Virgo, maybe more Capricorn, Virgo, wanting to make sure that things go right, being a lot more wary with your energy, being a lot more cautious, and making sure that you know where your footing is going to land before you kind of jump into something. And I think that's why we do have the moon and death card here. It's like no more of this kind of inability to see clearly in relationships, in connections, people leaving you hanging, people being unclear, situationships. No more of jobs that aren't going to tell you what it is that you're worth and be clear with you. No more of family life where people keep you in a place that could feel stuck. Just no more of any of those things, you know. It's just you want to be clear, you want to move ahead. And for those of you that are dealing with someone in particular, I pulled a card for what this person, a message for what this person might be putting out there in their energy. And it says, hope. I haven't given up on us yet. No. This to me is this kind of like Seven of Swords energy, because we do have the missed opportunity here. It says, I didn't act when I should have. And reunion, which says we will always come back to each other. And while these are normally messages I take at face value, in the context of your reading that you have here, I do think this is something you probably do want to give up on, because it just feels like this is a situation that is hanging. This is okay. There's this kind of ongoing promise of connection. Maybe you haven't given up on this person as well, but I do think that if something is not clear or clarified for you, I don't feel like you are wanting to engage that, because that's where you're coming from. Siren of Surrender says you let it go, you release it. Whatever happens with this person, you just release it. Hope here, I think you're understanding that this is this person's journey and you just have to move ahead. If there is a new beginning, I am seeing here that be a little bit watchful of anything that could feel duplicitous. What does that mean? Just kind of check that somebody is true to their word. And what does that mean is give it time. Give it time for people to show you who they are. Page of Swords is remaining attuned to the details so that you have a sense that you understand what's happening. Alright guys, so this is your reading and your message. So take care, and I hope to see you here again. All the best.